was on a flight to Chicago a couple of years ago on Southwest, and there was a large group of young people that were on the plane. I saw them in the waiting area. So we got on and we're taxiing down the runway and take off. And all of a sudden, these kids just start screaming and hollering and hooping it up that we've taken it off. And I thought, that's odd, even for Southwest Airlines. Usually you don't see that kind of behavior, although it's a little bit different crowd sometimes that you run into on Southwest. So we got to Chicago. It was a pretty uneventful flight. We landed in Chicago, and they erupt again. They're cheering and hollering, and I thought, how interesting. Because probably don't all of us, when the plane takes off and the plane lands, feel that way inside from kind of the rush and then the excitement of being back, but we never express it. Because somewhere along the line we learned or we were told that, well, that's not culturally appropriate to do that. But nobody ever told them that. Maybe it was their first plane ride, and they expressed it. And I thought, how interesting. But that's another important perspective in terms of innovation is, how can you be forgetful? Because we've all experienced and come to it through academics and experience that we've had here and other places, and we're also knowledgeable. But at times, all that knowledge can get in the way of thinking about things a little bit more innovatively. And it's kind of like the movie Men in Black, where they have that little thing where they point the red light at you and all of a sudden make you forget temporarily. And it's really, you almost need that in business. How can you forget what you know temporarily to think about things in a new way? And I must characterize it like it's a gift wrap on a gift. And this is sort of plain wrapping paper, but when you get a gift and it's got wrapping paper on it, a lot of times the wrapping paper is certainly functional, but a lot of times it's really pretty and it's attractive and it's neat. But the only way to get to the really cool thing inside is to tear it off. And that's kind of how conventional wisdom and all our knowledge acts as well. If we really want to get to some new thinking, we've got to